Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kade Ruotolo and Shinya Aoki, who will be competing in lightweight submission grappling. Shinya, nice to talk to you again after 1X. How's preparation been for this one, both mentally and physically?
準備問題ないです。元気です。
The preparation went well. I'm in good condition. I'm good.
Kade, a massive welcome to One Championship. This is your debut fight. How do you feel about joining the promotion?
Amazing. I'm super psyched and just very eager to get out there for sure.
How's your preparation been to face one of the best grapplers in the organization? Was the camp any different from usual?
Absolutely. Yeah, the preparation's been amazing. Mostly my rounds been with my brother for sure. And yeah, I guess one difference for sure would be working in the cage a bit more and getting used to the cage aspect of things. But yeah, it's been going great. Feel amazing.
Shinya, after your loss to Sexyama in March, what did you learn from that? And how will you adapt as you go into this fight?
なんもない。変わらずやります。
There's nothing I learned and there's nothing I can adapt. I'm just gonna, fight as usual.
And what's your summation of Kade as an opponent and as a jiu-jitsu player?
要は若いですからね。20歳下のことやるっていうのはちょっとドキドキするぐらいですね。
Well, Kade, he's super young and he's like, I think 20 years younger than me. So just makes my heart beat. I'm excited.
And Kade, what was your thoughts when you signed to fight an OG, an icon of the game like Shinya Aoki?
Very excited. Like you said, he's an OG of the sport, a bit of a legend of the sport. He always brings the fight, comes to scrap. And, that's the fight that I love to have. So, I was just very excited and just psyched to have the fight for sure.
What do you see as the biggest dangers from Kade and his overall game? What do you need to be careful of here, Shinya?
いや、全部脅威でしょ。強いと思うから全部脅威だと思います。
Like, honestly, I think Kade is an amazing athlete. He's strong in every aspect. So, I just gotta, watch out.
Kade, who do you see as the favorite in this fight?
Shinya's an OG. He's used so much jiu-jitsu in all of his MMA fights, and he's always looked amazing when he stepped on the jiu-jitsu mats. But, when it comes up to jiu-jitsu, these are my mats for sure. So I think I believe I'm the favorite.
Does this intrigue you, being matched up against an MMA fighter who's strong in jiu-jitsu? Are these the kind of matchups that you enjoy?
Absolutely. I was always kind of a fan of Shinya growing up because, he always used jiu-jitsu in the MMA. And, I was always, rooting for the jiu-jitsu guys growing up in the MMA matches, of course. But, yeah, very, makes it, very exciting and almost, a gateway to kind of, in the circle and a gateway to MMA maybe into the next year. So.
Interesting. How much is MMA on your radar? And do you have a kind of a plan for that in your mind about a trajectory or how long you might look to go into MMA?
Absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt. It's definitely something that I want to do. I want to accomplish and, get to this top at the both jiu-jitsu and MMA at some point. There's definitely a few things I want to focus on this year and then get that win. Like ADCC, a couple more one events in jiu-jitsu. And then maybe towards the end of this year or early next year, start heading into the MMA realm.
Shinya, how did this fight come about for you and how intrigued were you when you saw Kade's name on the contract?
いや、なんか最初間違えてケイドじゃなかったんだよ。タイルオトロで来てて。はい、間違えてたんで、ケイドロトなんだって思いました。
Well, this is kind of like a funny story, but when I first received the contract, it actually had a different name on it. So I was like, what? But it was actually Kade. So yeah, that's the funny part.
Kade suggests that he's probably the favorite here, given that it is a jiu-jitsu match and you're an MMA fighter. Who do you see as the favorite in this one, Shinya?
いや、ケイドロトロが有利なんじゃない？有利だと思うよ。
Well, to be honest, I think Kade will be the favorite, and it'll be his match. But we'll see.
Do you like being an underdog, Shinya? Does that appeal to you?
アンダードッグになるのは信頼されてるなって。
Well, I guess the one has confidence in me, so I guess I'm the underdog. So it's my honor.
まあでも。なんだろうな。試合はやってみないと分かんないからね。
Well, people say that I'm an underdog, and a lot of people favor Kade, but it's a fight. you never know what's going to happen, until you actually, fight on the mat. So we'll see.
Kade, One Championship appears to be taking submission grappling very seriously. They're signing up some of the best talent in the world. How excited are you about that?
I'm so stoked on it. I think they're really doing an amazing thing, kind of bringing jiu-jitsu to a platform where it's never been, bringing jiu-jitsu to new heights. And, I'm so excited for, not just our match and not this card, but just the future of jiu-jitsu. As Chatri is really uplifting it.
Same question for you, Shinya. We've seen you fight in submission grappling before for One Championship, but it seems to be getting much bigger. Is this something that interests you?
まあ好きですからね。好きだし、まあ楽しいことだから、まあいいことだと思いますよ。
Well, I love grappling. I like grappling. I enjoy it. So bringing this sports to the next level is it's great. Yeah.
How do you see this fight going, Kade? Can you break it down for us a little bit?
For sure. I see I definitely don't see either of us pulling guard. I think it's going to be a bit of a takedown shootout. And I think within the first 5 minutes, I'm going to look to find that weakness and maybe get on a head, get it on a choke, or get to his back.
And Shinya, can you break down how you see this going?
いや、やってみないとわかんないけど、まあ厳しい試合になると思いますよ。お互いにとって。
Well, I can't really predict how it's gonna happen, what's gonna happen on the map, but one thing I can tell you that it's gonna be a tough match, for both of us, for sure.
Kade, can I ask you who else interests you in terms of future matchups?
For sure. I see that you guys recently brought on Tynan Dalpera on the Nogi circuit, right, for the jiu-jitsu scene, and I think that'd be an epic matchup. Bit of history. We used to train at the same gym, used to be teammates, and now we're not. So I think that would make for a very intriguing matchup for sure. Love to get that win over him. And
Shinya, who else interests you in terms of future opponents? Will we see you go back to MMA after this, or are you keen to continue in submission grappling?
MMA やりたいでしょ。
I want to do MMA, so rather than grappling.
And who in MMA will we like you? Who would you like to fight in MMA?
いや別に俺もあさって試合すんだよ。あさって試合すんだからお前先のことなんて考えてらんねえよって。そんな甘いもんじゃねえんだよって。
I'm gonna fight in like 2 days, so I can't think about a future. It's not, this sport's not that easy. I can't think about a future. I gotta focus on, Kade.
Well, plenty to focus on. We're looking forward to this one. Gentlemen, a big thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
以上になります。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。